Addiction is not so much about the substance, it's about the behavior. And those behaviors come from their coping mechanisms. It's behavior health, and it takes in everything, the anxiety, the shame, the guilt, all of those things that are wrapped around this substance that gave them power.
The type of person my mom was, I never associated death with her. She always opened her door up to anybody. Like, the friends and family would say, oh, your mom always took in stray dogs. And she just accepted everyone. Like, it doesn't matter, flaws and all.
She just had this fascination with wigs, and every color, every style, and most of them we made fun of. She would take a picture every day, a different picture, and post it on Facebook or social media. And she had this Afro wig that I hated so much. And then I ended up wearing my hair just like that for her funeral, and everybody made fun of me for that.
Growing up, my relationship was kind of standoffish more growing up, but the love was always there. I didn't like the lifestyle she was choosing, so I was more ashamed of that. In my head, it was just like, okay, well, if she's choosing this lifestyle over her kids, like, does she not love us enough? But as I got older, I realized, no, that was never it. Overall, my mom is like a very strong person. So she went through a lot growing up. Like, you know, she just always did what she had to do to survive.
I always felt like I had to start off with being that protector type, and being that I had we had a lot of siblings and everything, so I would always be there with them and, to help them. And I kind of always felt like when she was, living her lifestyle, I kind of took over the role. I feel like, especially now with me having kids, the way that my kids love me, I see, that same love that I had for my mom. Like, I always acted as if I was so hard and I didn't need the love and everything. But when I was with her, just melted.
General consensus is that the addict is that person that's laying in the gutter or dirty or homeless. And that could happen, and oftentimes it does. But the reality, especially coming out of the pandemic, is professional people. Like me, could I be the face of addiction? Could I have used certain substances just to cope because I'm in isolation?
You know what a drug addict looks like from the stereotype, right? But there are everyday working people who are functional, and they get up and they go to work and they have a substance use disorder. But it looks like everyday people. It unfortunately, addiction does not have a face.
Speak on how you feel. Like, don't hold anything back, because communication is obviously going to always be the key to everything. I understand, addiction is hard, but leaving your family is harder. You don't understand how much of an impact your one little thing has on your family, and the people that love you and the people that care for you. Like, you wanting to get that one little high or whatever can jeopardize your whole entire life, your whole entire family's lives.
Whatever you feel like your triggers may be, try to seek help for them. Holding everything in is not ever a good idea. And obviously, if you have your triggers that's causing you to keep going back to that, 5 minutes of pleasure you're getting, it's not ever gonna be a good outcome. Just because you may be going through a struggle, people still overcome their struggles somehow. And she was very accepting of others, no matter, what baggage they were coming with.
With anybody that's dealing with this, like, don't be judgmental towards the person. Like, love them as if, they didn't have this problem, so that maybe that love that you have for them can cause them to stop.
Even the strongest person can be weak. We may look at them and say, oh, that person is so dominant, so strong, but obviously we all have our weak moments. I think that's just very important, just constantly, accept people and just constantly let them know that you do love them, that you're gonna be here no matter what.
You know, we hear a lot that people use because they want to feel something, they want to feel different, but there is help and you can do it on your own terms.